Hello, hello. Okay, we have gone live again. We had some little technical issues. That's okay. We're trying to fix them right now. Aqua. I'm trying to invite a user. Let's see here. How about this? Okay, hey Aliasgar, just invited Mr. Rodney Herrington. Hopefully this one will work. I don't hello. I don't know why it is not working. Perhaps, I don't know, how unusual. Aqua doesn't have no user available. How odd. Aliasgar, how have you been? Why don't we while the room populates, why don't we check in with you? How you could use the comment box to see how things are going. We're in a freaking pandemic. I'm wearing a mask. You can't even see when I speak. Since I deleted the other thread, I will do the setup again. Hello and welcome to What's the Big Idea, the game show that goes, haha, what? I am Eric Cunningham, your game master. Tonight we have a 5-question quiz about the ambitious and insane ideas that might change the world forever, even if they definitely don't. But competing tonight is somebody who actually is changing the world forever. Hopefully, if we can get him in the room. The founder of Aqua Research LLC, Mr. Rodney Herrington, currently having some difficulties getting inside of the room. I am so sorry about that. I've sent him the invite. I'm not sure what is happening because I did send it. We're trying to get him to join the live stream. A little something about Rodney Herrington. He is genuinely a straight-up genius. He has degrees in aerospace engineering, mechanical engineering. He has also founded multiple water purification companies and organizations. He is the first of many real scientists that we're having on the show. Instead of just goof-arounds, I can be the goof. They are smart adult people. So this is a very exciting one. I'm sorry about the technical glitches. Other facts about Rodney, Mr. Herrington. He founded Aqua Research in 2010. He has been in the water industry for over 25 years. He's just a very smart guy. He talks about water purification and why it is important, which it is. And I'm going to quiz him on some very silly ideas related to it. If I can get him in the room, which I cannot. His handle is Aqua Research LLC. If anyone else can message him or something, that would be amazing, because straight up, they're not letting him in this room. How unusual. I don't know, maybe he's got an old version of Instagram or something. Could be. You know what, we're going to... Megan McGuire, hello. Megan Aliasgar, we're waiting on... Mr. Rodney Herrington. He's the CEO of Aqua Research, but what we may do if he doesn't arrive, maybe just get started anyway. Megan McGuire, you know what? I might give you Rodney's questions if you're interested. Let's see if... should be active now with video and voice. Oh, here comes Rodney. Let's see if I can get him. Aqua Research. It's really not working. What the heck? Let's see if we can get Rodney here. Join this room. Let's see if that works. Just sent him the invite one more time. He just texted me that he has enabled video and voice. So hopefully that will work. With this, I'm giving him just maybe a minute to join the room, and then hopefully I'll invite him, and then he can... hello, Curtis. Let's see here. Aqua. Curtis Ray, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? How are you doing amidst this pandemic? Pandemic is how I say it. It makes this dystopia a little more fun. Hi. Curtis Ray also had his own Instagram Live, a mega viral thing, where he actually got written up by hosting a jukebox live stream where he had big celebrities on, and you guys would choose songs together, and you would play them in a jukebox that nobody that nobody was inside because of the pandemic that we are currently in. How unusual. Okay, I'm gonna give Rodney one more shot, and then we are just burning through these questions, and maybe if he comes back, he can just watch this video, see all the answers, and for Aqua Research LLC, Lonely Jukebox. Yes, Curtis. The bar's open, which maybe they shouldn't. But yeah, your thing had to end. Okay, Aqua Research LLC is on its way, waiting for it. Let's see if it works. You had to shut it down because. So did you end up visiting the jukebox that you? Oh, here we go, Aqua Research. Hello, can I go live with you? Can I go live? Oh, there you are, Rodney. I'm so sorry about all these technical difficulties. It says, I'm sorry, Rodney. It still says unable to join. I don't know why that's happening. Ronnie, if you would like to play, we can use the comments, or we can try to reschedule for a different time. I honestly have never run into this. We've done this multiple times, and I wish I knew what that message meant, because it says unable to join. For example, right now I could invite Curtis, but Curtis is not the CEO of Aqua Research. You are. So he's going to do very poorly at these questions. Would love to invite you, but it just says unable to join. If you would like to play in the comments, give us a thumbs up, or instead use the comment to say maybe we'll reschedule for another time. Curtis is gunning for your spot as CEO. I was just extolling your many accolades, Mr. Herrington, because you have many degrees. You have all this knowledge in water purification. You are the first of these genuine scientists that we're bringing onto the show. It's a very silly show. We've always been very silly, and now we thought, what? Oh, let's try now. What does this say? He's here. Unable to join. It keeps saying unable to join. I'm sorry. But okay, so you'll be in the comments then. I'll take that as a comments. Well, so a little late, but we're getting into it. So Ronnie, you may have missed, we're playing What's the Big Idea? I'm Eric Cunningham. I'm your game master tonight. We have a 5-question quiz about the ambitious and insane ideas that might change the world forever, even if they don't. In your case, I really do think it will. Competing tonight is the founder of Aqua Research LLC, Rodney Herrington. We're unable to get him on the live stream. I wish I could figure out that technical issue, but we'll play in the comments. Now, Rodney is the head of Aqua Research LLC, which is a company that develops water purification tools. They've actually made a miniature H2Go purifier that is very interesting. And obviously, Rodney would be a better explainer of it than I am. But it is worth looking up. Rodney, this is in the script, and it is true. You're the smartest player we've ever had play. You are 5 questions away from winning some major money and being our reigning What's the Big Idea champion. To make things easier for you, folks in the comments are going to help you out. People jump in, jump out. If you get stumped, I'm going to guess you're not going to get stumped because you're a very smart guy. Today, all the questions are right up your alley, custom made for you. They are, he's updating his phone app. All right, let's see what that does. Can it invite you? Still unable to join. If you get it updated, we'll have you join live. In the meantime, I will continue with the questions. And if you want to answer in the comments, that sounds great. Oh, Laura Mendel, hello. Okay, so today, Mr. Herrington, all the questions are right up your alley. Water purification technology. How comfortable are you with the world of water? Is that it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, Aqua Research LLC coming in. Oh my God, this is so exciting. We're getting it to work. Waiting for Mr. Harrington. Oh my God,
I'm here.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
We just got to figure it out. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is a treat. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm
Don't know
sorry
what
about
it
that.
took. Had to update the app on the phone. Sorry.
Gotcha. No, okay. I was like, I've never seen this error message before. But this is fantastic. So, Rodney, as we were saying, you are an incredible talent. You have all this experience and real knowledge for our silly, silly game show about changing the world forever. So we're very excited to have you join on. I will restate my question earlier. How comfortable are you with the world of water? Is it an H2O or is it an H2O for you? You're comfortable?
No, I'm comfortable with water, but I'm not comfortable that people that really need it on the planet don't have it.
Exactly. And that's exactly the kind of things that we want to highlight on what's the big idea. Yours is a big idea. Water purification is needed all over the world, and it's not happening. People need it. So that's exactly why we wanted to invite you on the show. All our questions are highlighting that specific fact and how water purification affects us. So it is a silly game, so we're going to put silly stakes up here. Hello, Randy. Some silly stakes up here. First question for 10 million fake dollars. Question number one. According to the NRDC, contaminants such as copper, lead, and arsenic have been found in the tap water of which state? Which state, according to the NRDC?
Which state or
Yes.
how many
Which
states?
Oh, well, you might be hinting up here. I won't give you any more of a hint, but copper,
Well, that's
lead, and
certainly more
arsenic.
than one state. It's all of them.
Correct. That is absolutely correct. The answer is every single state has copper, lead, or arsenic contaminants in its tap water of varying degrees. Michigan, correct. Also correct. You have won 10 million fake dollars right off the bat. I knew you would be very good at this. Second question. You ready for this one? This one is for 20 million fake dollars. In case of an emergency, what can be used to clean water that has been contaminated with uranium and arsenic? What unusual product, not prop product, what unusual thing can be used to clean water that has been contaminated with uranium and arsenic?
You can use an oxidant like chlorine to oxidize it, and then you can filter it
Okay.
out. And you can use
I
ion
will give you
exchange.
I love it. I will give you credit for that. Specifically, students at the University of Illinois are using crushed animal bones as a way to remove arsenic and uranium. From your experience, does that sound like something that will work, or is it just?
It's a new idea that could possibly work. Yeah, we'll see if they come through with it.
I love it.
But
All
it's
right. Well,
calcium. It's calcium
it's
in the
calcium
bones
that removes the contaminants.
that attracts the contaminants.
I love it.
It's a filter.
It is yes, and I'm glad we're using nature to figure out how we can save some lives. The third question is oh, my cube is very complicated. It's our big old idea story. This is a big idea from history. So French science. Oh, this is worth 2 billion fake dollars. So you've got 30 million fake dollars already. 2
Price
billion
keeps
more.
going up. All right.
I know you're doing great. French scientist Lahire argued that it should be a human right for every household to have a what?
A tap of water, a well or source of water.
Close. A sand water filter. It should be a human right, according to French scientist Lahire, back in the, I believe, 17th century. Turns out it never happened. Sand water filter, perhaps not as effective anymore.
Purified water is what he's saying.
Purified water, exactly. Probably just didn't have the technology at the time that we do today.
Not 1700.
No. Lauren Mendel, you did get it right. I'm glad the cube is getting such fans. Fourth question, Mr. Herrington, is a real big or real fake idea. So in this, I will give you I will pitch you an initiative, and you have to tell me if I made it up or if it is someone trying to, or it is a real thing that someone is trying to do. The prize for this is a KitchenAid Ultra Power Stand mixer. So a step down from 2 billion fake dollars. This one, A company in Ireland is working on a strain of bacteria that actually eats most harmful pollutants like arsenic, uranium, and copper. When it reaches a certain point, the bacteria becomes too heavy to float and gently sinks to the bottom of whatever container it's in. Is that a real big idea or a real fake idea?
No, it's a real big idea.
Is it real? I made it up.
No, no,
Who's doing that?
they're a bacteria they're developing to eat contaminants.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you the.
It's a flocculation type process.
Wait, what is a flocculation process?
Well, it's where you settle out all the contaminants of the dirt in water. Okay.
Okay.
There's ferric
Right.
chloride. There's some other flocculating agents that take dirt out, cause the dirt to settle stuff. But there are people working on bacteria to consume nasties in the water.
Flocculation. I love this. Oh my God. This is something I just totally threw out there, made up. I love that it's a real thing and people are working on it.
It's got a ways to go.
Impressed. Love it. Well, I'm glad people are at least working on it. That's what we want. Big ideas. Maybe they won't work. Maybe they will. This last question is especially just for you. It's a real T-ball question. The last question is on our cube. Where is it here? Big idea. It's the top of the cube. This is the last question. I describe a scenario, and you have to come up with the same big idea that scientists did. So this is for 1 trillion fake dollars. Water purifying technology has existed for centuries, and we have nearly perfected it. But it costs a lot, and the best purification systems lack portability. So that means the people who need it most don't have it. What did scientists, such as yourself, end up doing?
So we have little point of use devices that only use salt, and they electrolyze salt water. They strip electrons off of chloride to make chlorine, okay? And you have these little devices that you can give to a family in a developing country, and all they need is salt because the device has a rechargeable battery to provide the power for electrolysis, has a solar panel on it, so they get energy from the sun, no carbon in the equation, and all they need is salt. Everybody in the world has salt. So it's not like they have to keep going and buying something. What they're doing is making chlorine from this little device, putting it in their water, and it kills all the microorganisms. So there are 1 billion people. There are 1 billion people on the planet who don't have access to safe water, and 9,000 people a day die from waterborne disease. Half the hospital beds in developing countries are populated by people with waterborne disease. Chlorination has been used in the United States since 1908. We've eliminated typhoid and cholera. It's non-existent in the United States. So this technology we've developed is primarily developed for developing world, people in developing countries who don't have to keep going and buying something. This little device costs 50 cents a year in salt to run, and it'll last for 10 years, producing 10 gallons a day of safe water. So that's the kind of big idea we're trying to get out there and get this in the hands of people that need it.
Exactly. That is 100% correct. This is called, I believe, the H2Go purifier, correct?
Yes, that's true.
Do you happen to have one nearby? I would love to see it. I haven't actually seen it.
Hang on.
I mean, while you get it, this is truly the kind of stuff that we want to feature on the show. This is a big idea in a very small capsule. Yes. So
weighs 4 ounces. It's got a solar panel on the back for power. You can USB charge it or solar charge it, and it'll treat up to 20 liters at a time.
20 liters, just from salt.
That's
and
5
all you need
gallons.
is salt and the
Every
power.
kid in the world's got a 5-gallon container.
This is tremendous. Rodney Herrington, I want to say thank you for playing the game, mainly for actually creating this and getting it out there in the world, for designing it specifically for the people that need it the most.
Right.
This is exactly the kind of big idea that we want to feature very often on the show. This when talking about this specific type of portable water filtration for the longest time, and I'm glad we actually have an authority on it.
One clarification. Everybody likes to call it filter, but it's not a filter. It is a chlorine disinfectant. There's two things that US EPA wants people to do with their water. One is filter it, but they also require that the water in your tap have chlorine to kill the bugs. Okay? And
Okay.
chlorination, killing the bugs, is more important than filtering the dirt. You can eat the dirt all day long. You just don't eat the bugs. The bugs are what kill you. Okay?
I love
So,
you can eat the dirt, don't eat the bugs.
so this device provides the bug killing stuff, the chlorine, to kill the microorganisms in the water. It is not a filter, but
Not a filter.
but that if you give a filter to somebody in developing country, it's going to clog, and in a week they're going to have to get another one. Okay, and this device will work for 10 years, providing safe water. It may be a little dirty, looking, but it'll be safe. It'll be microbiologically safe. It'll save thousands of lives a year.
I love. I'm genuinely very grateful that you appeared on the show to talk about this, and again, very grateful that you're doing it. Hopefully, we can get the message out to as many people as possible. If this exists out there, what can people do to help? Obviously, the people watching this are not the people who need the water filter. The water, sorry, not a filter. The water non-filter.
The people that are watching this typically are people in the United States.
Correct.
That can go open their tap and they can get EPA quality drinking water, which is statistically as safe as any bottled water out there. Okay, now there are cases like, Michigan, where they had the outbreak,
Sure.
the lead in the water problem. But the big issue is chlorination, getting chlorination where it's ubiquitous worldwide. And it is a whole lot cheaper to chlorinate water than it is to treat people for diseases they get from water. Okay?
Yeah.
But there's no political will in a lot of these countries to do it. So we work with non-government organizations, we work with USAID, we work with organizations like that to try to get this technology out. But the reason I'm on here is to get the word out, to help people spread the word about technology that is available to save, 1 billion people on the planet who don't have access to safe water. So we have a very large, totally addressable market. It's very big market opportunity. It's just getting it out there, getting the word out, getting the technology out there. You can buy these things. They're in outdoor stores. You can buy them on our website, www.aquaresearch.com.
Love it.
Okay. And we sell them for half the price of retail to NGOs so they can get these things dispersed. You can get them for $99 on our website. So we sell them for that, and less to NGOs who will buy them in quantities. Non-government organizations, 501c3 organizations that, get money from donations to do good, So that's we're trying to work that side of it, where we're also looking at microfinance schemes and setting up distributors in all these countries so that a local entrepreneur can get a $100, $200 loan, buy these things, and then go finance them to his neighbors.
I think that's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of schemes we're trying to get them out there, but we have the right answer. It's chlorination. It's killing bugs, and it's just using salt. Everybody has salt.
Everybody has salt. Everybody's got the sun. I think it is very rare that you have on paper, a solved problem.
We have the technology. We just need the distribution and the sales and getting the word out. So tell your listeners, spread the word,
Yes. Spread the word. Follow Aqua Research LLC on Instagram. It should be in here as well. And whenever you get a chance, talk to NGOs about doing this. And if you get those micro loans where our viewers can directly support this, I know our fans are people who care about this kind of stuff and would love to personally help when right now it feels like, oh, well, I could get one, but what does that do for anybody?
Well, there's a lot of different ways if people want to communicate with us, through Instagram or, on our website, our info at aquaresearchllc.com. we'd be glad to talk to anybody about this technology to help get the word out. So if people that listening have, friends or people they know that are working with NGOs or want to help us get the word out, help us get the technology out there, we're interested in talking to anybody.
Love it. Well, be sure to follow Rodney at Aqua Research LLC and Big Idea Game Show as well here. If you're following here, our next show is Monday right here on Instagram Live. Good night. Good ideas. Thank you, Rodney, Mr. Harrington.
Thank you.
Have a good
Appreciate
one.
it. Okay.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
everything you're doing.